with it being one of the biggest IPOs in 2021, the question is Coinbase stock a good investment opportunity? Hey guys, welcome back. Now, for anyone thinking about investing in Coinbase stock, this is going to be a must-see video, as I've got some very valuable information to share. Firstly, I have been a customer of Coinbase for over 4 years, and as I follow the crypto market daily, I'm also very familiar with the crypto market itself. But the question right now is Coinbase stock a good investment opportunity? And that is the purpose of this video. Now, the main information that's been released to investors is the S-1 form. This is the document required by any US company that wants to be listed on a major exchange. It's the IPO document. However, this only gives you the information for the last 2 years. Now, we do also have the Q1 results for 2021, and I have to say they're pretty impressive. But what I want to show you guys is the investor information that Coinbase didn't release. I think it's only fair that you get access to all the information so you can make an informed decision as to whether coin stock is going to be right for you. So in this video, we are going to be looking at a snapshot of Coinbase. So we'll do a quick company overview. We'll then look at the Coinbase numbers, so we'll go over the key metrics of the last 2 years and also the new Q1 results. And then we'll finish with my little warning to investors, which is the info that you've probably not been shown, which I think every investor needs to know. As always, if you do find anything useful in the video, drop a like, and a big thank you to everyone who does. Okay, so let's get started with a quick snapshot about the company. Let's do this. Okay, so a quick snapshot of the company, and it was founded by this guy here, Brian Armstrong. He is a co-founder and current CEO. Coinbase is one of the largest cryptocurrency exchanges in the world, so a place where you buy and sell cryptos. And funnily enough, the IPO is an exchange getting put onto an exchange. It was founded in 2012. They now have over 56 million customers in over 100 countries and a lifetime trading volume of almost $500 billion. So this is already a large cap company. The company mission is to build an open financial system that will provide better access to financial services for everyone and enable economic freedom for every person and every business. The company USP, their unique selling proposition, is to become the most trusted and easiest to use exchange. And I have to say, I think they've nailed that. And the company was built on the following company values: clear communication, continuous learning, efficient execution, and positive energy. Like I said, as a customer of Coinbase for over 4 years, I do really like the company. It's very easy to use. I have recommended them to friends, to family, to people on this channel, and I still use them to this day. Okay, so on to the numbers. Let's look at the core metrics that were in the S1 filing and also the Q1 results. And I have to say, the Q1 results, they really did knock it out of the park. Let's take a look. So, started with the verified users, and this is on quarter by quarter basis. And as you can see, this is exactly what you would want from a company. Their verified users have been growing by the millions consistently quarter over quarter. So this is looking really strong. Next, we have share of the crypto market. So basically market share, and in 2018, they had 4.5%. In 2019, they almost doubled it to 8.3%. And the last full year, 2020, it's now at 11%. So this company is consistently taking market share. Again, another big green light and very positive. And as mentioned, I've been a customer myself for over 4 years, and the company is very, very good. It is in fact a very easy place to buy and sell cryptocurrency, and I've recommended the company many times. In fact, I've got a link below this video where if you sign up to Coinbase through that link, you can get some free Bitcoin. Now, this was the breakdown of the core metrics for 2019 and 2020 from the S1 form. So let's take a look at revenue and profit. Starting with 2019, the company had $533 million in revenue, which is excellent. However, it was a negative 30 million when it came to profit. So 2019 was a loss. 2020 is a very different picture. They over doubled to $1.2 billion in revenue, and this time had a profit of 322 million. So this means it's a 25% margin. So 2020 was really, really strong. For the people out there that want a more detailed breakdown of the 2020 numbers, we have the income statement, the balance sheet, cash flow, and margins. So feel free to pause, but I'll just point out some highlights. From the income statement, we had the 1.28 billion, and this gave the 322 million of profit. From the balance sheet, you can see 1.1 billion in cash, only 379 in debt, which means they have a net cash position of 731 million, which is great. Cash flows, their operating cash flow was 3 billion, only a small capital expenditure, which means they have a free cash flow of almost 3 billion, which is excellent, lots of cash. And as mentioned, last year, the profit margin finished at 25%, again, which is very, very strong. And we do have the Q1 results for 2021, and this time the revenue has jumped to $1.8 billion. Net income, they gave a range of 730 to 800 million, and this means that the profit margin so far for Q1 is between 40 and 44%, which is huge. So this company has made a lot of cash so far this year. And just remember, in 2020, their total revenue was 1.2 billion. And just in Q1 this year, they have done 1.8 billion, which means if they continue, this is going to be a 300% increase, which is huge. So based on these metrics alone, it all looks really positive, right? So this was the information released by the company. And now I want to share with you the information I have, having worked in the crypto market for over 4 years. And this is just to give you the complete picture so you can then make an informed decision. Let's take a look. Okay, so this is the full complete picture and probably stuff that you may not have seen. We're now looking at Coinbase's revenue and profit for the previous 3 years. So what I showed you so far, which is what Coinbase released, was the figures for 2019 and 2020. So this is the 3 years prior, 2018, 17, and 16. And you'll notice that actually 2016 and beforehand, the market was tiny. Coinbase was barely doing anything. Then we had this huge Bitcoin explosion and bubble of 2017. And you can see Coinbase almost did $1 billion in sales. So a huge jump, as well as a very strong profit and profit margin as well. Now, as you probably know, that bubble did burst. And 2018, you can see revenue almost halved. And again, there was a big reduction in profit. Now, you saw the 2019 numbers, which in fact was negative profit before coming back in 2020. So in fact, the true picture is that Coinbase was falling for 3 years in a row. And why exactly did it do this? Well, for one main reason. It's because of this, the Bitcoin price. So Coinbase is going to be a slave to the marketplace, and it's Bitcoin that's going to dictate what happens. And this is why the revenue and profit for previous years was virtually nothing. This is why they had this huge jump in revenue and profit 2017, 2018. This is why they had a negative run in 2019. 2020, they had a very good year. And then this is why the Q1 results were so epic. Look at what happened to the Bitcoin price. So we really have to pay attention to what is going on with Bitcoin. And when it comes to Bitcoin, there's one thing that you need to know. Bitcoin has 4-year cycles, and this is just due to the nature of the product. With it being a proof of work protocol, it uses miners. And we have these halving events where the miners' rewards get halved every 4 years. And what's the implications of this? Well, here was a Bitcoin halving event. You get this 1 to 2 years where you get this huge epic 10 to 20x movements up, followed by a huge crash of about 80% for the next couple of years. We had another halving event here, which led to another 10, 20x movement in the Bitcoin price, followed by another price collapse, crashing for the next 1 to 2 years. This is the most recent halving event in 2020, and again we've had this epic run up, which is why the Q1 results were so strong. So here is my big prediction. And this doesn't mean this is guaranteed to happen, but this is what I think is going to happen. I think Coinbase will be very volatile, but I think it's going to do very, very well over the next few months. But if history repeats like it has in the previous cycles, there's going to be a big crash correction in Bitcoin, which means the Coinbase stock price is also going to come crashing down. Now, if you're a long-term investor and you're happy just to hold this, then long-term, I think it's going to be okay. But what you need to know as an investor is that in the second half of this year, it's quite likely that we could see a massive crash in Bitcoin and also in the Coinbase stock. So as with all things in life, there are good points and not so good points. So let me summarize everything together, and here are the pros and cons of Coinbase. First up was the user growth rate, and as you saw, this is really, really strong. When it comes to market share, again, it's very positive, and they are taking market share year on year. The CEO, Brian Armstrong, has clearly done a very good job. The revenue and profits for 2020 and also Q1 are really, really strong. For Q1, the 40% profit margin is huge, which means they're going to have a lot of cash. In fact, the net cash position for 2020 was $731 million. And now for the cons. And this has mainly to do with the crypto market itself. So the crypto market goes through 4-year cycles of booms and busts. And if history repeats, I can see Coinbase stock doing very well initially, but will then likely have a big crash in the second half of this year. And that will also be alongside Bitcoin. And as far as the company valuation goes, this was based more off the Q1 numbers. So it is at the very top end. So that was the pros and cons. Just so you know, I personally won't be investing myself, and that is for 2 main reasons. The first reason is that when it comes to stocks, I pretty much just invest in ETFs. And so by owning Triple Q, I will in fact be owning Coinbase anyway, as it will be getting listed on the Nasdaq. And number 2, as I have such a big position in crypto anyway, which has already given me some huge gains, I really don't need any more exposure to the crypto market. Okay, so hope you found this useful. I hope this gives you a full, complete picture now of Coinbase stock and also the crypto market. But always remember, please do your own research. And with that being said, if you did find anything useful in the video, be sure to drop a like, as that's very much appreciated. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, I invite you to click below and join us. I do have some great videos coming up that you don't want to miss. Okay, cheers guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.